Good morning. It is my pleasure to welcome everyone to the William M. Lloyd chapter of the National Honor Society induction ceremony. Please rise and recite with me the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The emblem of the National Honor Society is the keystone and the flaming torch. The keystone bears at its base the letters C, S, L, S, which stand for the four cardinal principles of this organization: character, scholarship, leadership, and service. As the keystone keeps the perfect arch in everlasting stability, so must our freedom and education be kept true to the purposes represented by the virtues in this emblem. The flaming torch is the emblem of our purpose. From the earliest time, the torch has been a symbol of knowledge. Unlit, it has no power to lead, but with the touch of a match, it becomes a vital and beautiful flame. Likewise, the knowledge that lies buried in books or hidden in the mind is valueless until it is revealed. This flame must never grow dim, but go brighter to bear forward the searching light of truth, to lead, that others may follow in the light, to keep burning a high ambition for all of us to follow and to serve. These purposes are symbolized in the torch.
I light the white candle of character. Oxford's dictionary defines character as all the qualities and features that make a person, groups of people, and places different from others. I believe there's a little bit more to it than that. I believe our character is a long lasting reflection of who we are. It's the first idea in someone's mind when our name is said. It's our responsibility, our integrity, our compassion. Our past plays an important role in the foundation of our individual character. The challenges we face, the hardships we endure, and how we get through them, and how we choose to move forward are all integral parts of building our character. When we are knocked down, do we move forward and take the punch in stride, or do we let it get the better of us? That's the difference between what one might call good and questionable character. A large part of character is built in the eyes of other people and their perception of us and who we are. The effects of our actions and decisions on others and how they are perceived by our peers and mentors show our character. How we act, our reaction, and our reliability in the face of responsibilities all demonstrates our real character. When the situation you're facing isn't easy, when there is hardship in front of you, it would be so easy to give up, but it is necessary to persevere and continue driving forward. The ability to focus on what comes next is another strong aspect of one's character. Perseverance, another defining building block of an individual's character. How we persevere leads to our integrity. Integrity is a key aspect of good character. It's easy to do what's right when someone else is watching. But what about when no one else is around? What about when the right thing, the necessary thing, goes against the grain and no one is around to force you to make the right decision? Because these situations might not have been seen, yet it still influences who you are. And that's the idea. You define your character. Yes, there are core aspects like perseverance and integrity, the building blocks. But the biggest factor in the definition of your character is just that: you. You are what demonstrates your character. Your character is a reflection of who you are. So character really is a combination of all the qualities and features that make each individual just that, an individual. It's the choices we make, unique past experiences, personal responsibilities, perseverance, and integrity that defines our character. All of us must dedicate ourselves to developing a good character, in spite of anything that might have gotten in the way. I challenge all of you to make a positive, lasting impression on those around you and go through life focusing on your character moving forward.
I light the red candle of service. The golden rule: do to others as you would have them done unto you. But why, some of us may ask? Who has time for this anymore? The answer is we all do. It doesn't take much time to serve others, but the effects of service are timeless. The act of service is the act of helping others. It is the single most fulfilling feeling that a person can have. People can have a multitude of different qualities, such as being enriched with knowledge, or being successful, maybe even being cool. But being the person who lends a hand, holds a door, or even picks up some trash, that is a person who speaks the universal language of service. Service is what sets the majority apart from the few. And those few who take time out of their day to help others, in whichever way that may look like, are the noble, well-rounded individuals. People who take selflessness to the next level are the people who understand good relationships and good quality of life. Service is not a responsibility, it is a privilege that exists for the betterment of our society. To put this into perspective, let's say one person starts to pick up trash at a local park. As simple as it sounds, when people start to pass by, the selfless people, standing to gain nothing, begin to help. Before you know it, there are 20 people, the park is clean, and each person feels fulfilled about what they have just accomplished. This specific example displays how service is not only fulfilling, but a crucial part in sustaining a community. Service unifies community and people through a common cause. People build trust, accountability, and a shared purpose. Within community, there are multiple ways to serve. There yet again lies another beauty of service, which is having many different facets at which we can engage in this privilege. From cleaning a park to smiling at a passerby, maybe even letting somebody go ahead of you in a longer line, are all small acts of service that can make an immense difference in the lives of others. So yes, we do all have time to serve others, and as you move forward today, I urge everyone to take a step back to look at service not as something you have to do, but something you want to do. And let's all work together to make this idea more common in action. Our opportunities to serve are endless. The only question you have to ask yourself is, what can you do to serve others?
I light the green candle of leadership. A leader is someone who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way, once said John C. Maxwell. There are many different variations of leadership, but all good leaders share the same goal, a change for the better. Some strive to be a leader, and for some, leadership comes naturally. Leadership is not just in sports or in school, but is also in the community. Leadership in sports does not need the title of a captain's position, but is a teammate who listens to and encourages all other teammates, and leads the team to victory, not just in competition, but also in practice. Some leaders promote doing right, even when everyone else supports the opposite. They also say hello to their classmates and teachers when they walk by them in the hallway. A leader in the community is one of the most important leaders because it brings people together from all walks of life. Being a leader in the community can be volunteering at the food pantry or any other local volunteering locations, or being involved in Interact at school. One of the key components to leadership is being humble and not being a leader for attention. Someone once said, "A great man does not seek to lead, but is called to it." Being an outstanding leader means you set attainable and clear goals for your followers, even if not all followers agree or support the goal. When the end goal is reached, a good leader does not steal the light of the show, but is normally the last one to take the credit and be congratulated. Good leaders put everyone before themselves when it comes to success. Good leaders have integrity and make moral choices based on others, not themselves. Integrity and humility go hand in hand. Integrity is being honest with others, while humility is being honest with yourself. Leaders have to make tough decisions that not only affect them, but others too. Some leaders are born to lead, while others work to gain the skills through experience or education. But what is common amongst all leaders, whether born or learned, is a goal for growth. Leaders hold out their hand to the next person and say, "Come with me, I'll show you the way." I challenge you all to step out and lead your peers to success, whether it's in the classroom, out on the field or court, or amongst our community. One person can make a difference, and everyone should try. Make today the day you lead by one small step.
I light the gold candle of scholarship. Although Oxford defines scholarship as academic study or achievement, I find it to mean substantially more than that. Scholarship is challenging yourself, even if you think you might fail. Scholarship is applying yourself to your studies, regardless of the grades you receive in class. It is not inherited, but is rather learned through years of practice and dedication. This makes scholarship more valuable to those who have developed this trait, as it has not come easily. The quality of scholarship shows more than an exceptional education. It shows dedication and perseverance. When you think of scholarship, what do you picture? Maybe you see a college professor concentrating with a furrowed brow. Maybe you see a student in a library during after-school hours, studying for a test. I like to imagine a student pacing back and forth in the hall, quietly practicing a speech they have in the next class hour. All of these people have one thing in common. They are seeking higher knowledge through hard work. It is never too late to develop this trait. It may be as simple as studying for an extra 30 minutes, or taking a class that is known to be difficult. It may even be asking someone for help. Former President Barack Obama said, "Don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it." I do that every day. Asking for help isn't a sign of weakness. It's a sign of strength. It shows you have the courage to admit when you don't know something and to learn something new. It does not matter how old you are or how smart you are. Asking questions is one of the best ways to learn more, and it is never too late to learn. This essential pillar is going to be useful throughout the rest of your life. It sets the foundation for your future. It is an attitude that defines your work ethic and determination through adversity. It is an emphasis on your general knowledge that you have acquired throughout your life experience, while also adding to this experience with a newfound appreciation for hard work. However, scholarship is not all about knowledge in itself. It's how you use your knowledge to better yourself and those around you. How you use it to uplift those around you who may not have fully developed this quality. It is how you use traits that you found difficulty in learning, and maybe are still developing, and using those to better the world around you.
The new members of the National Honor Society are chosen each year from the juniors and seniors who have at least a 3.30 grade point average. The faculty rates these students on the traits of character, leadership, and service. An appointed faculty council reviews the rating sheets and makes a final decision for membership. Please come forward as your names are called to receive your pin and sign the Constitution. Matthew Allen. Elizabeth Giroux. Riker Grauer. Cohen Keene. Sophia Ray. Ella Brake. Annabelle Gooden. Molly Killian. Kate Christensen. Lily Lair. Wrigley Maxey. Jason Pollard. Savannah Shoemate. Nicholas Smith. Alex Ward.
You have been chosen for membership in the William M. Loy chapter of the National Honor Society by the faculty. You have heard the meaning of the keystone and the torch, as well as the ideals of character, scholarship, leadership, and service. If you are willing to become members and uphold these ideals, rise and remain standing to read the pledge in unison with me. I pledge to uphold the high purposes of the National Honor Society, to which I have been selected. I will be true to the principles for which it stands. I will be loyal to my school and will maintain and encourage high standards of scholarship, leadership, service, and character.
I now present the new members of the William M. Loy chapter of the National Honor Society to the faculty, students, and guests of Gibson City Melvin Sibley High School. Thank you for helping us honor this year's new inductees. Please join us in singing the GCMS Fidelity. After the singing of the GCMS Fidelity, please report back to your first hour class. Thank you.